Hello, my name is Christopher Ray, and today I've prepared a user guide for Sublime Text Editor. I'll be going over a couple of a few of the features that I use myself a lot, and why anybody can use it to make their computing experience more productive. The reason I'm making the video is a lot of people in my generation and my age do a lot of things with computers, whether it's creating or editing websites, building applications, or just making plain text files or anything like that for blog posts and other things like that. Um, I wanted to show how people can integrate Sublime Text into their everyday life and how useful it can be. We'll go over a few of the features that I like the most. The packages and command palette. Packages are little add-ons that you can put into Sublime Text that make it more tailored to you. Um, the main package that I'll be installing today or showing you how to install is the Google search and Google spell check. Um, I'm a terrible speller, so having Google spell check everywhere I I go on my computer is really good, and anything I write in a text file is spell checked, or in Sublime Text Editor is spell checked by the spell checker that Google uses. I'll also go over the some file switching and live updating when you load a file into Sublime Text. In programming, we work with a lot of log files and stuff, so I'll load a log file in at work or something, and I'll run our applications, and the log files will be updated from the applications, and with traditional text editors, sometimes the file won't automatically update. However, with Sublime Text, when you refocus onto Sublime Text or switch from page to page, it will automatically update with the most recent information in the file you've selected. I'll also go over multi-line select, which is one of my favorite features. I use it so much. Um, Whenever I'm writing a user guide at work or something like that, and I input steps in the wrong order, um, I can select a line, remove it, swap it with another. I can reorder numbers, and also I can do the same with programming if I decide to use Sublime to edit my code. So let's go ahead and get into the first um, kind of the first subject of this study guide, the command palette and packages. So if we go over here to Sublime, we can press Control Shift P, and that'll bring up the packages. I mean the command palette. Then this is, of course, after you've installed the package control. It'll just have you copy, depending if you get Sublime Text 2 or Sublime Text 3, it'll ask you to copy this install script, and you'll hit Control C or right click and copy. And then you'll come over to Sublime and hit Control tilde. Tilde is the key that's directly, in most cases, is directly left to the number 1 on the keyboard, not the number pad. And then you'll just paste it in here, the whole thing, and then press enter, and it will download and install, and then ask you to restart Sublime Text Editor, and just go ahead and do that. You should just be able to follow the instructions on the website. So after you've gotten the package control, you can come back over here to Sublime Text Editor and hit Control Shift P to bring up the command palette, and then you can type in package control, And these are all the features that you've just installed. You can use all of these. We'll just be using the install package. You can click that and another menu will come up. And then these are all the packages that you can install just from the package editor. Um, there are packages that you might not be able to get with the package editor, but Sublime still supports them, and usually they have a custom install script or something that you might have to run. Um, there's a whole lot of text highlighters for different programming languages like Scala, Fortran. CSS isn't a programming language, but it needs text highlighting nevertheless. Python, just a bunch of packages. I've already installed them, so when I search for in either the Google search or the Google spell check, they won't come up here, but you could start with by typing Google spell check and that'll get it. Um, or you should be able to spell and you'll probably see Google spell check in the first entry here rather than keyboard spell check. And if you also do search, you'll probably see, oh, well, I actually want this. Stack Overflow is a very useful site for programmers where we share information and such. So we'll go ahead and do search Stack Overflow. So I think it's installed. And I just highlighted the text and right-clicked. And then we can do Stack Overflow search. We probably won't get anything. So, um, anything important, that is. So that's a really neat package actually that I didn't know existed. And there's a lot of packages that are in that support Sublime and Sublime supports them. So it's a really cool feature. That about sums it up for package downloading and installed. It's very easy. You just open up the command palette with Control Shift P. Then you can type, rather than package control, you can type in install and it will get you to the package install a little bit quicker. And then just hit enter and then you're back to picking out what packages you want. You can also click anywhere to make the menu go away. File switching and updating and live updating. I've already talked about it. It doesn't require a lot on your end, practically nothing. To quickly switch files, if you have multiple files open, you can just hit Control page up and down to navigate from file to file. And another cool feature about opening files in general. If I have a text file or anything really, I can just drag it to drop it, and it will open in Sublime Text Editor. I can also do things like images. You're just going to see hex values. Anything it doesn't really know what to do with, it'll just show what it is in memory or hexadecimal values or the file in binary hex. And I already talked about opening like a log file or a file that something else is continually editing. You can refocus. You can refocus by either switching windows or switching tabs, and it'll force a refresh of the file. And a lot of times you won't even have to do that. It'll just automatically update itself. Now one of my favorite features is the multi-line select. So, and box text selection. You can select multiple lines by clicking the middle mouse button. In this case, I'm clicking or pressing it and holding it. And then I can edit multiple lines. just so you can. And if I wanted to kind of reorder these, I could do so. Maybe if we had like, this isn't going to be true, but let's do 5 bytes. I could use the multi-line select, copy these, remove them, and paste them up there. I can also make selections intermittently by holding Control and pressing the middle mouse button. And so then I'll just get char, long, and end here. I can remove them, move them down, and place them again. Another kind of related feature is the searching of the file. You hit Control F, and there's some features down here. Regular expression is a really powerful tool for programmers, and Sublime supports searching your file with regular expressions. It helps a lot in my case if I'm looking at a program and I want to just find specific variables or specific patterns of text. It's very easy for me to enter a regular expression that removes everything but the text I want, or vice versa. But I can type. Let's see what's a good word here. I guess we'll do bytes. And you can see how the word without S isn't highlighted. And then I can hit Alt-Enter, the Alt key and Enter, and it'll select everything that was found in the search. And I'm already in multi-line select, so I can remove these lines and just move them anywhere else I want, like so. That about sums up my guide and this video tutorial. If you have any questions or concerns or comments or anything, feel free to contact me at car0013@uah.edu. Thank you and have a great day.